Hello, friends. I have started a series wherein I'll analyze one company at a time, try to get through their annual reports, and try to see if we can, I can add some value to your stock pickings. So today I've taken ITC Limited as our company for discussion. I would like to just update everyone that I am not a I am not a CA or a finance expert. This is merely like all views are personal. So please take advice from your stock advisor before uh, taking any decisions on investment. Okay, so we'll start. So if you see the annual report for 2022 for of ITC Limited, uh, the main highlights is that it has a revenue of around 60,000 crore, which is very high compared to Indian market. Also, it is generating 13,000 crore cash flow. They have 12 businesses into three sectors like agriculture, manufacturing, and services. Also, if you see, they have 200 plus manufacturing units, 113 hotel properties. So if you say all in all, ITC is a very big company and it has foothold in different businesses. And if you see through the report, you can see that they are mainly into FMCG businesses, agri businesses, then paperboard packing, also in ITC hotels, in infotech. So it is a company which has lots of businesses and uh, so let's try to see how ITC is doing and what their brands are. So if you see it is number one in Ashirwad, Sunfeast, Bingo, Yuppie, Classmate. So these are their brands if you see. Okay. So more than this, what I thought I'll just share a few highlights which are important for you. Maybe I'll start with the first one. So yes, when we say about ITC, it is mainly about cigarettes. Okay, so uh, the this I think this page is very important when you see what is like how ITC stands and what is its scope in India. So let's look at this graph over here. If you see the per capita consumption of cigarettes, it is around just increase. It is around 2000 cigarettes in China, whereas in India it is just 89. Also, if you see from the tax perspective, it is having like second highest tax is born in Australia, that is around 3% of all the cigarettes that are like this tax calculation is for 20,000 cigarettes. But if you see the tax, it is heavily taxed. So even they have mentioned, despite the like they are accounting only 1/10 of the tobacco business, but the duty paid is contributing to more than 4/5 of the revenue. So if, 80% of the tobacco revenue is generated by ITC for India. So see the scale at which ITC is operating the tobacco business. Also, if we see this page number 86 and go FMCG business. Okay, so after cigarettes, their prime business is FMCG. So now, like if you see, they have grown it from 100 crores to around 16,000 crores in 2022. Okay, so more than one fourth of their revenue is coming from FMCG. So even though we can call ITC as an FMCG company, but uh, after tobacco business, this FMCG business is not that high, which like not that contributing to the revenue, but yes, it is growing steadily. And based on the annual report, we can say that they will focus more on this business going forward also. Now let's try to see how the stock is doing. So if we see, its market cap is around 5 lakh crore, okay, and the present PE is 27. But if you see PE uh, for the Nifty 50, it is around 20, 21, we can say, and this P is way high compared to 2020, 20 or 21. So the dividend yield is also 3%, around 3%. We'll go into the stock details, like the stock price details afterwards, but I'll just try to. Okay, so if you see sales for past 10 years, they have grown from 22,000 to around 70,000 for this year. This will be like calculated after they publish their data for the whole year. But yeah, we can say it has grown from 22,000 to 70,000. And also the profit has also, like, it has gone more than three times, from 7,500 to around 25,000. Okay. So yes, ITC is a very good brand. In If we just see all these basic, like very basic things, sales and net profit data. Okay. Also, one more thing that we need to say is that the borrowing is almost zero. So it is 253 crores, but that's negligible when we compare it with the size of business they are doing. And also, if you see, one of the biggest shareholder is LIC Limited, that is around 15%. Okay. So LIC is 15%, then 7% is also undertaking of India's like trust, unit trust of India. So more than 25% we can say it is under, like, with government. So like this is a very important point that we need to keep in mind. Yes, now let's see about the stock price. So if you see, the stock has like gone up from maybe levels of 150 to right now around 400. Now if you see, the 200 moving day average is quite low compared to the present price. So I think it is not at present advisable to invest in ITC. Maybe if it is near 200 moving day average, maybe we can start looking at investment. But at present, I would not say that we should invest in ITC. We have to wait. Maybe we have to wait and watch. Thank you.